all need times to drop in and drop out. Steve's lucky. He can drop out. He can escape with his music. You can be happy, you can be sad. You can really show your feelings. Music is freedom for Steve. Some days I think I can find freedom in reading and writing. But now, more than anything else, I can't escape all these new feelings going on inside me. I can hear them in the music Steve plays, or read about them in this book I'm reading called On the Road by Jack Kerouac. Derry says I've grown more this year than in the last two put together. He says, now I'm growing toward being more a man than a boy. In health class, the teacher calls it puberty. That's Latin for getting older, like when boys are 14 and girls are 12. It's called a lot of other things by the guys in our neighborhood, and all of them have to do with girls. And they're not 12-year-olds either.
I gotta finish this book report.
Are you going to the dance tomorrow night?
No.
How come?
Well, I'm fishing with Derry and Buck. It's our yearly fishing trip. Even if I was here, I wouldn't go, though.
What's wrong? Can't you dance?
No, it's not that.
Then what is it?
I feel funny going to the dances. I don't know many girls.
You went to the last dance. I even saw you dancing.
Yeah, once.
Well, I'm really sorry you won't be there. I really am.
Yeah, well, you and Greg will have a good time together. All that king and queen stuff.
I'm not going with Greg. We're not seeing each other that much anymore. I can take someone else if I want to.
Who are you going with?
I don't know. No one's asked me yet.
Jerry, you won't have much of a problem finding a date.
Hey, Ponyboy. Jerry, let's go. We have a meeting with the entertainment committee. Marcia's waiting for us.
I hope you catch lots of fish, Ponyboy.
Hey, what's your book report on?
On the road. Jack Kerouac.
Oh, it's a great book. Where is he now?
At the dark and mysterious Ohio River.
Great. Tell him I'll meet you both in San Francisco.
Kerouac who?
Jack Kerouac. He wrote about this country, people, places, one into the other. It's great stuff. Read the book.
I know we usually don't have live bands except at homecomings and prom, and we know there's nothing in the budget for one.
Mr. Stocks, Marcia says you found this great new group.
You have to admit that since Marcia's been head of the social committee, the dance has been a lot more interesting.
The watermelon dance, especially.
Great costumes, all those cantaloupes and cucumbers.
And watermelons, everything?
This band will be a great surprise.
Well, who are they? Where are they from?
They're different, and they're a surprise.
So you're asking me to approve your surprise?
Mr. Stocks, this is the 60s. Some of the best music in the world is being written and played right now.
The best.
Like that, just keep a steady beat.
I don't know, Buck. I need lots of practice.
You'll be okay. We're all new at this, Soda. You'll be fine.
Now, Buck, you really have to go?
You boys know how I feel about fishing. It's number one with a bullet in my life. Besides, I gave you the whole place and the whole weekend to practice.
I don't know, Buck. We're nothing without you on drums.
The last 2 Saturdays, business really picked up. They're coming here to see you more than us.
Listen, boys, you came to me a month ago. You said you wanted to earn some extra money and you wanted to form a greaser band. I said I'd help. I didn't say I'd play with you forever or even every weekend.
Yeah, Buck, you said all that.
Besides, this is as good a weekend as any to start learning to play on your own. I'm just going fishing with Pony and Derry. I'll be back Sunday night. Place is yours if you want it. If it's up to me, I'd fish 5 days and sleep 2. All right, bye.
Yeah, see you, bud.
Hey, Scout.
Jerry said he'll be right back. He went to the store to pick up some groceries for your fishing trip.
Good deal.
You said you were going to Mohawk Lake to do some fishing?
That's right. Always go at this time of year. Fish are really jumping. So what are you doing this weekend?
I don't know, hang out somewhere.
Why don't you go to the dance?
The king and queen dance? That's stupid.
Then just hang out and listen to the music.
And I have a dress to wear.
Well, then get one.
I hate dresses. Anyway, last time I went to the dance, the only one who danced with me was you. And I had to ask you.
You were the only one I danced with. It's okay, I was a little scared to ask anyone.
Wouldn't you rather go to the dance than go fishing?
No way. I've been looking forward to this trip all year.
Who are you kidding? If Cherry asked you, you'd be over there in a second.
Come on, Scout, get off it.
I bet you even dream about her. You and Cherry. She's driving you around in her red Corvette. One hand's on the wheel, the other's on yours. Johnny Mathis plays on the radio. Chances are I will wear a silly grin the moment you come into my life. Then your dream takes you into the dance. She's got both arms wrapped around you, slow dancing. Chances are...
Are you fished?
No, because if I asked you to go to the dance, you'd say you had to go fishing. Have a good time. Catch lots of fish.
Where are you going?
To the movies. Godzilla eats New York.
Hey, Scout, where are you going?
Dickens.
What's that all about?
Scout's just trying to figure out the rest of her life.
Oh, is that all? No problem. Call Bug from the store. He's on his way over, and I put the ice chest outside.
It's great. Hey, Derry, how come we never invite girls on our trip?
There's guys' weekends and there's weekends for girls. This is a guy's weekend.
Well, yeah, but if we don't invite them, all we do is sit around and talk about them anyway.
But if we take them, we can't talk about them. Besides,
Hey, don't say it. You're not gonna say we can't live with them, we can't live without them, right? Huh?
You told the vice principal what?
I said I'd take full responsibility. I said this is the greatest new group I ever heard. And all the kids deserve to hear you.
What, you just expect us to get up there in front of everybody?
Too bad. Are you telling me that you guys won't do it?
Does he know who we are?
Only Randy and Cherry know. To everyone else, including the vice principal, you're surprised.
Do you know she's doing this?
News to me.
Marcia.
We're just a neighborhood garage band. You're asking us to sing in front of a school dance.
I'll pay you. I found $20 in the budget.
well, what do you want? We have songs. How many?
We've only been playing for 4 weeks.
We have 3 songs. Well, no, don't worry, you guys. I'll save you. Now the king will sing. No, I'll win him over. Just me and the king up there on the stage looking down on all them weenie Soch kids. And we're the Northshore Greaser band. We can do anything. Don't you forget that.
Cubitt's right.
Okay. 1 number.
1 number plus the king.
Okay, we'll do it.
Tomorrow. Meet you back at the gym. You'll go on at 8:30. You'll be a great surprise. The best thing since the watermelon dance.
Okay, guys, we got practice. Nice place. Beautiful country, all right. Pony, you wait here. We'll pay for the campsite.
hours, Ponyboy. You'll be coming down here to get the bait. A license.
You be sure to hurry down to get that bait first thing.
Camp's about a mile down the road to the right.
You need some help?
I need 3 licenses.
Sure, come on over here. I'll write you up.
The worms, the fish eggs, and these books.
Your name?
Ponyboy Curtis.
Ponyboy. That's a real interesting name. You like horses?
Yeah, sure. The other 2 are Dale Curtis, he's my brother, and our friend Buck Morrell.
Are you as interesting as your name?
You
You don't have to answer that.
never really thought about it.
Well, I'll bet you are. Okay, that'll be $2 for the annual license fees, 50 cents for the fish eggs, the bait's 35 and the hook's dime. I have 10. Are you fellas staying over at the lodge?
No, we're camping out up the road about a mile, at least until tomorrow.
Well, maybe we'll see you around, Ponyboy. Good luck with your fishing.
Thanks.
Oil's fine. $3 for the gas. This your new job? Just helping out. Thank you. Going to the dance? I don't like dances.
We're gonna miss our big debut.
So? Just a bunch of greaseballs playing music.
Hey, Northside Greaser Band.
That's right.
Just wanted to let you know that the back door to the gym is open. You can put your stuff in there. I gotta run and get some crepe paper, so I'll meet you back there in an hour.
Okay.
Why don't you help us out?
She does, and I know nobody will mess with us.
Big deal. You guys only know one song.
We're up 3, okay?
That's right. And the king here, he gets to sing the slow one.
That's right, so Soda can dance with you. And when the king sings, why, it's slow, no so soft. When I look in your eyes, move my lips, then you know I'm the king of rock and roll. You know, we wouldn't let just anybody be our road manager.
That's right. We'll start by closing up for Steve and I. Marshall will give you a ride. Come on, guys.
I never said I would.
Then just come along and help me out. You go close up with Soda and Steve. I'll wait for you.
Do I have to wear a dress?
You know, Derry, I'm seriously thinking about getting married again.
To who?
I don't know. I haven't met her yet.
Buck, how many times have you been married?
1.5.
Half.
Japan, Japanese gal. Before I shipped over to Korea. It was just like being married. I probably should have gone back and married her.
Why didn't you?
Because I came home and married my childhood sweetheart. Lasted 6 months. She went south. Ran off with a bull rider from Montana. I hit the road playing drums with the blues band.
Then you divorced her.
I don't know. When I go from one state to another, I take up a whole new set of laws. I guess that leaves you and me still looking for the right woman, huh?
Yep. You guys sound like 2 old men.
You remember when we were his age?
Sure do.
Happens to all of us, Ponyboy. Waiting to win that first race and break your maiden. It'll happen soon enough. When it does, it's a great day.
Then we can start calling you one of us, right, Buck?
That's right. From that day on, you'll always be out there looking.
You know, I could have stayed home, gone to a big dance at school tonight. Had this girl itching to ask me.
Then why didn't you?
Oh, it's no big deal.
Ponyboy, let me tell you something about fishing and women. I had an uncle in Arkansas. From the time I was 5, I always went fishing with him. When I was 15, I fell in love for the first time. Didn't see my uncle again for 6 months.
What Buck is saying is next time, take that date.
What do you think?
Hey, calling you all morning. Your mother told me you were here. I'm a little confused. Are we going to this dance together, Sherry, or not?
Look, I told you, I want to cool it a while.
Well, I don't.
Well, I do. Look, you want to go a lot farther than I want to. And you have a lot of other things on your mind. I'm not ready for that.
Well, what's wrong with that? You always seem to be having as much fun as I am. Sherry, come on. We're the king and queen of the dance. The king and queen of the dance always go together. It's going to be embarrassing if you don't go with me.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Don't you think it's a little late to get a date?
Well, who says you have to have a date to go to a dance?
Well, wait, king and queen.
Do you have a date for tonight, Randy?
No. I'm the MC, remember?
Well, I might need a ride.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Is 7 o'clock okay?
Yeah, 7 o'clock's fine. That's fun. Listen, Sherry, if Greg takes my nose and puts it on the side of my face, will you realign it for me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll pick you up at 7.
Okay.
Then Mary Lou began making love to me. She said Dean was going to stay with Camille, and she wanted me to go with her. Come back to San Francisco with us. We'll live together.
Hey, you nose out of the book, Ponyboy. It's time for lunch. I got the fish, and Buck's getting the fire started.
That's great, Harry. You know, you said I was either smart or stupid to come down here. I'm thinking I was stupid.
Well, back at school, probably all your buddies have been telling you how much they've been getting. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But trust me, I know how much pressure there is at your age to have to prove yourself. But you, see, you're the type of person who will always lead with his heart. And if that's the way you want it to be, Pony, then just let it happen. Smile.
Hello?
Cherry? Hi, it's me, Ponyboy.
Hi, how's the fishing?
So far, Derry's the only one having any luck. I just called to see how everything was with you.
Well, Randy, Marsh, and I almost have the gym decorated.
Great.
We have a surprise band tonight.
Really? Who?
Dora, Two-Bit, and Steve. They're going to play a couple of numbers. Nobody knows that except Marcia, Randy, and I.
All right.
It's too bad you'll miss them.
Yeah.
Everybody's going with nobody. You know, no dates. Just everybody's going to dance with everybody. Marcia said Scout's going, too.
Scout?
Yeah, she's the band's road manager. You know, it's really going to be a different kind of dance. I wish you were here.
Sure, yeah. I just wanted to call and talk.
How are you guys doing?
My brother's doing great. I'm not having much luck.
Oh, that's too bad. So, what are you guys doing tonight?
Staying around camp.
Because, you know, Saturday night's a pretty big night around here. Start off with bingo. Then there's the early bird's dinner. But then comes the best part for me.
What's that?
Dancing. You know, I'm really a night person. We got that great jukebox over there, and when the sun goes down, that's when the really interesting people show up. You know, strangers just passing through off the 2 lanes in the interstate. So dances start at 7, you know, if you're not too tired from fishing.
I don't even know your name.
Charlene.
Nice meeting you, Charlene.
So why don't you come on down? I can tell you're interested.
Interesting book. Craig Kerouac can write. Listen to this. I took the Washington bus, wasted some time wandering around, went out of my way to see the Blue Ridge, heard the bird of the Shenandoah, and visited Stonewall Jackson's grave.
Oh, that's the part where he sees the girl at the movie theater.
At midnight, Ashland, Kentucky, and a lonely girl under the marquee of a closed-up show.
You know, I've seen that in our own town. Walking by the Bijou late at night, there's Sheila or Joanne waiting on someone. Hey, Derek, when was the first time you did it?
What? This book's got you thinking about all kinds of things, doesn't it?
Why not? It's about experiences. Got me thinking about things I've never done. Things I want to do.
And making it with the girls all of a sudden on your mind?
Well, actually, something I think about every day. Well, so when was your first time?
Oh, I just turned 15. Played my first varsity football game. School tradition in those days, every first-time player got his ashes hauled down to Ruby's. If we won. We won. She was 28 or 30, I don't know. She washed me out, poured some 50-cent aftershave on me, and off we went. On a very short ride.
How about you, Buck? When was your first time?
Fort Smith, Arkansas. Up under the front porch of my grandmother's house. There was a thunderstorm going on. It was my fourth cousin, twice removed. I was 12 and she was 14.
Dang, Buck. You were just in the middle of puberty.
Well, somebody ought to catch some fish for supper. We ain't gonna have any food if you know these girls we're talking about. Come on, boy.
Hey, what do you know? Our road manager's already gone to work.
Anybody see Martha? Oh, yeah, we saw her on the way, and she said she was going to have to get burgers for everyone.
All right, Scout, I need your help.
What for?
Greg's out there, and we need someone to rehearse with.
So get Cherry. She's the queen.
She can't. She's getting her hair done.
So?
So I'm asking, will you please come out there and help us rehearse? Please.
Well, let's hear it for Queen Scout.
Your Majesty, I beg of you, dance with this royal.
Please, come on. Thanks.
Greg, Scout's agreed to help us rehearse. So if you want to get up here and stand on the side of me, that'd be great. Please. Okay, great. So, Scout, now when I introduce you, I'll say this is the King and Queen of 1966-67 school year. King Greg Parker and Queen Cherry Valance. And the King bows, bow, Greg. Great. And the Queen curtsies.
What's a curtsy?
You know, you just kind of bend at the knees a little bit. Great. Okay. All right, now, I'll talk you down the stairs. So, Greg, take her in your arm. Take her arm. Good. Great. Okay, and there'll be royal-type music playing, like trumpets. And you walk out, you stop right there, and I'll say, don't they make a great couple? And there'll be lots of applause. Trumpets will stop, and you'll turn and face each other. And Sam Cooke's Love Will Find a Way will start. And the first dance is reserved for the king and his queen. No, Greg, it's not a waltz. It's Sam Cooke, man. Love will find a way. Like this. And you look at her and you're thinking this is the most beautiful girl in the world. I got it. Hey, wait. Where are you going? You haven't done the dance yet. Queen Scout awaits you. Wait, there's one more thing I forgot to tell you. You have to bow before, as the music's coming up, just give kind of a bow. Like that. Bow. Yeah. Great, okay. Let's go.
here at 8.
Oh, well, let's hear it for the weenie. All right, weenie. Hey, Parker.
You're a good dancer, Scout. You owe me a dance tonight.
Me?
Yeah, and I'll hold you to it, too.
So this is one I got out in a little bar in Crown King, Arizona, Derry. Yavapai Pete was a cowpuncher neat from Arizona's fair clime. He lived in the saddle and punched most the cattle from here to the Mexican line. Though he fanned his guns fast, they got him at last. He died with his boots on his feet. Thus the country was rid of a terrible kid, the passing of Yavapai Pete.
Hey, you guys need anything? Thought I'd walk down to the lodge, check out the magazines.
You know, Ponyboy, I never go camping without a Playboy magazine, so why don't you get me one of them?
If we're gonna get an early start, we need some more worms and fish eggs.
Hey, no problem, guys. I'd be glad to do that.
Well, nothing. Get me a pint of brown whiskey. Keeps you warm at night and makes me sing better.
Hey, Buck, there's people down there who, if I tell them who it's for, they'll be fine.
Oh, and Pony, another thing. Every year I send my grandmother a postcard down to Arkansas, so why don't I just drive you down there? Well, I can get the postcard and write it out and mail it right there.
Well, you really don't have to do that.
Well, I suppose I might as well go along and have a beer.
But, you see...
Another thing. You know, my right foot was itching. I bet you they got foot powder at the lodge.
Sure they do. Everything will be safe here. We won't be gone long. What are you waiting on, Pony? This trip was your idea.
Buy me a mountain, Buck's Mountain. Buy me a lodge and a fishing hole like this. And every Saturday night I'll have big dances and get soda and the boys to play at them. Maybe you can be my partner, Derry. And you too, Ponyboy. All right, what do you think?
Oh, while we're dreaming, I have an easier way. Why don't they bring back that millionaire guy on the television show? And come to my house first and then go to your place, hand us a check, go fishing for the rest of our lives.
Hi, Ponyboy. You made it down after all.
Charlene, this is my brother Daryl. This here's Buck Morrell.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Me too.
Have a seat.
Thanks.
Charlene works here.
Been here long?
Not long, just passing through.
Pony caught her supper. Speaking of fishing, you're gonna get up mighty early tomorrow morning.
Well, why don't you stay? A couple of girls I know, they were here last night. They're bound to be back tonight.
Well, like Derry said, fishing comes mighty early.
Ponyboy, remember I was telling you about all those interesting people who come in here? Why don't you stay a while?
Well, I'm not that much of a dancer.
There's nothing to it, Ponyboy. You just lead with your left. We'll see you back at camp, Ponyboy. It's really nice to meet you, Charlene.
Same here.
Likewise. Bye.
Take me to heart, and I'll always love you. And nobody can make me do wrong.
Dance with me.
Take me for granted, leaving love unshown. Makes willpower weak.
Look, I'm leaving a 15-year-old boy with a girl 18 going on 25.
Well, I guess you'll find out just how good a dancer he really is.
You should understand. She's not just a plaything. She's flesh and blood, just like her man. If you wanna do right, hold and date right woman.
2 years? You've been on the road ever since?
Just took off and I never looked back. I was like a gypsy. I was free.
Guess you've been just about everywhere.
Well, I know where I've been. I never know where I'm going next, though.
Don't you get scared? Being out on your own all the time? Just by yourself?
Sometimes more lonesome than scared. When I get too lonesome in one place, I just move on. How about you, Ponyboy? Do you have dreams?
I think I'd like to be a writer. My brothers call me a dreamer. Because I like to see movies and read books all the time. Especially this one I'm reading now, by Jack Kerouac. It's kind of like you. Because it's called On the Road.
Home in Missoula, home in Truckee, home in Appaloosa, ain't no home for me. Home in Old Medora, home in Wounded Knee, home in Ogallala, home I'll never be. Thank you, Mr. Kerouac.
I really should get going back to camp now.
One more dance.
Okay.
Now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the King and Queen for the 1966-67 school year, Queen Cherry Valens and King Greg Parker. Queen Valens and King Parker, this dance is for you.
First time I've seen you dressed up. You should try it more often. Look, what you said this afternoon about us, about me having as good a time as you when we're together, it's true.
So?
So I was scared. I wanted to go farther, too.
We could never have gone as far as we did if you hadn't let me.
But that wasn't because of you, Greg. It was exciting. It was dangerous.
Hey, you want to date other guys so you can find out how exciting and dangerous it is with them? You're my guest. Like that greaser Tim Shepard.
Let's get a picture of you two. Terrific.
That's it. Just follow the music.
You sure do smell good.
Thanks. I love perfumes. I collect them. How old are you, Ponyboy?
15. How old are you?
How old do you want me to be?
I don't know. Probably the same age as me.
King's always ready.
You guys ready? You're all set?
Let's kick some butt.
Let's do it.
Okay, now for the big surprise of the evening.
Tonight, we're really, really lucky to have a special live group with us. They've only been playing together for about 4 weeks. So here they are. Let's give a big welcome to Walker Ridge's very own...
The Northside Greaser Band.
take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong and will never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill.
I take something with me from almost every place I stop. Sometimes if I find someone I care about, I even steal a heart. My old trunk keeps getting fuller. The perfumes and purses, they always make me feel like a lady. Don't carry much else, though. Travel light. Read a book, I find a library. Maybe I'll read one of yours one day, Ponyboy. Maybe I'll even be in one.
You're up bright and early.
Yeah, you want some coffee?
Oh, yeah, sure.
To tell you the truth, I just got here. We started dancing and talking. Time just took off, Derry. Before I know it, the sun was coming up.
Must be awfully tired.
Actually, I feel great. At breakfast, I told Derry and Buck about the whole night, that I wasn't scared. I really wasn't. Nothing like that. She made me feel so good. We talked until I fell asleep. When I woke up, she was holding me in her arms. I don't know, this puberty thing gets so confusing. I think I made the right decision. I think. All I know is that I'll never forget Charlene Walker. Somewhere along the line, I knew there'd be girls Kerouac wrote. Visions. Everything. Somewhere along the line, the pearl would be handed to me. I guess that means I'm starting to find my own road.
my own way, my own Pearl.
Homer Simpson here.
And Bart Simpson here to tell you that tonight we've got an all-new episode of my show.
Bart!
Of our show, The Simpsons.
It's a very funny and yet somehow touching episode.
Whoa, can the crocodile tears, man. Later, it's the premiere of a totally hilarious new series in living color.
Now stay tuned for America's Most Wanted, next.